Welcome, welcome. I am Insurgent Rat, and this is Aurora 4X. So we've just started our grav surveying, which is pretty exciting. I think we expect to find 6 or so. So on average, you want every 5 points. I think that's what I set it to during startup. For now, we're just going to keep going on. Ooh, that's a nice place to mine. Sort of. Mercassium. Mercassium is necessary. Quite necessary, as we're going to see when we start to build more research labs. Alright, we found another jump point. I'm not really sure if you kind of want jump points like further out or further in. I guess we'll find out. I suppose it depends on where your defenses are deployed. What have we got here? Mass driver. Oh, good. The construction factory is finished, so the mass driver is being created. There we go. The mass driver is done. And the mines are done. So now, I don't think there are any freighters yet. So what we're going to do is, how do we only load? So I've got that transport fleet of 2, right? And I only want to load 1 mass driver. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because they only load 1/10 of a mass driver, so I just want to do that 5 times. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. Space Earth. We want to load a mass driver. Go to the Mun. Unload a mass driver. Go back to Earth. Refuel, and we want to repeat that 5 times. So that's, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 additional times. So we actually need to clear this, unless we're gonna load bits of the last mass driver from Earth. And then when we start launching missiles, minerals back, everyone will die. You really don't want to. You really, really don't want to send mineral packets without damn it. I'm spacing out here. Without a mass driver to receive it. And as we can see here, that appeared to have transferred both. So a mass driver is smaller than I think they are. Wiki time. Mass driver. No, they're 25,000 tons. So why did that transfer to? Because now Earth doesn't have one. Okay. Oh, 25,000 tons. So each cargo, how big is each cargo hold? I think that's 5,000 tons. Yes, okay, so that makes sense. So I actually need to split this up to do it, which is fine. I can do that. Firstly, let's make sure that the mass driver is not pointed anywhere. And we will, oops, wrong one. Light shipping alpha. You there. Detach. You are going to pick up mines. How big is a mine? How big is a mine? A mine is 25,000. Okay, so, whoops, I made a mistake. So it's going to take 5 trips for one to carry one installation over. So we'll probably want to, this is really inconvenient because we've retooled away, but we want 5 of these to do it in one. Anyway, okay, we will load mine, go to the Mun. unload mine, go back to Earth, refuel, repeat that 4 more times. What happens if I hit repeat now? Will it repeat this whole thing? Oh, that's really nice. So that's 2. 4. Whoops. 4 mines. I made a mistake. Let's remove all. Space Earth. Load mine. Mon. Unload mine. Refuel. So we want to repeat that 4 more times. And then if we want to transfer 10 mines, we want to do that whole thing 9 more times. There are your orders. Do me proud. Back to Light Shipping Alpha. From the Mun, you're going to pick up a mass driver, and you're going to drop it off on Earth. Unload mass driver. Refuel. And you're going to do that 4 more times. At the end of this, everything should work. Watch it not work. Okay, Alpha finished orders, which means there's a mass driver here and a mass driver here. So now we can point this mass driver to Space Earth. How exciting. Ah, we've got mines already too. And we were transferring 10 mines on the detached ship. So let's transfer another 10. And that'll get us 20 over there. And hopefully the civilian sector will then kick off. We'll see. Load mine. Go to the Mun. Unload it. Give back home. Refuel. 4 and 9. All right. Wow, that happened quickly. I guess the Earth and the Moon are pretty close. So yeah, cool. We're almost done, which gives us some mines. So we're going to need a hell of a lot more, really, if we want to mine this out in any kind of reasonable time. Macassium. We're going to need you. Corundium, though, that's good. Instead of microing all this, I might just make a contract on Earth to supply. So we're transferring 20 all up. So we'll supply another 30. And on the Mun, we want to request 30 mines, please and thank you. So once we have civilian freighters, they'll do that and I'll get paid. Speaking of, maybe I should, because we have a lot of money, subsidize this. Yeah, you're kind of poor, so have some money. Hopefully build some freighters, colony ships, all that kind of jazz. Okay, we'll just do one more tick, and then Alpha finished orders. Now there is a way to create a task group containing all ships in the branch at the same location. So if we go here, so this is the same location. So if we hit branch only, yeah, we got them both. And it got renamed a bit funny, but we deleted the split off one. I think there's another command too, somewhere, which is like assemble. Yeah, incorporate all sub-fleets at the same location as the collective. So I think when you detach, it becomes a sub-fleet. Lots and lots of organization for this, which I imagine is important for not getting lost in micromanagement hell when you're actually trying to play the game in an advanced way. But we're noobs. All right. What are we doing now? So we're making Mines on Space Earth. Oh. Wrong place. Do we want to ship some factories over to them? No, probably not. We'll just concentrate our industry. Okay, so they're getting made. After that, we will make some mass drivers. We'll just make like, we'll start off with one. Why overcomplicate things? And then how many automated mines are we gonna have? Well, I guess how long are we? Yeah, we don't want to take mines from here, so we will make. So the reason I said that, if it wasn't obvious, is this is going to take ages to mine out. So, given that we have all minerals on Earth, we may as well mine them. And so we will do the more expensive create rather than convert mines, which are 75. We will make automated mines for 120. And we'll make quite a lot of these. We'll probably make 100. And we'll give it like 50% of production. Actually, we'll give it... We want to make more research labs. And we also want to make more factories. How many factories do we got? Okay. We will be a bit nuts. And we'll make like 300 more at 50%. And when the mines finish, I might replace that capacity, that construction capacity, with research labs. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I should be dedicating a lot more, but I think we really need to grow our industry because it's very slow right now. Part of it we can do through research, but that's all tied up trying to get a military online. All right. And we'll want to, I think, stockpile a bunch of Mercassium prior to that anyway, because how much do we really have? It's sweet FA, I think. 10,000. How much does a research lab cost? I think it's prohibitively expensive. Yeah, well, we can make 10. Great. Sorium on Neptune, don't really care. Ooh, energy weapons, which we're not going to use. And they just launched some freighters. Fantastic. Fantastic. So the Hill Shipping and Trading will now do all this supply stuff for us. And in fact, that's going to make setting up mining colonies so much less of a pain. In fact, we are going to want to secure some Mercassium. Not you. You have a little bit. You have a nice amount. So do you. We might start here because it's got more and it's the same accessibility. So just so we don't forget, when these things finish, we want to request a mass driver, and we want to request, I don't know, 50 automated mines. Because this is, there's heaps of stuff here. So we do want to mine it quite aggressively. We got a new civilian administrator, Isabel Parry, but she's not very interesting. We're still surveying the system, we're still surveying gravitational points. And, okay, so civilian ships are moving to trade locations. Does this mean... Yeah, there's no shortfall of infrastructure yet, but I guess once there begins to be one, some of this infrastructure will start getting shipped over, and we hopefully won't need to build much more infrastructure. We'll get a terraforming platform online, and we'll terraform the moon and then probably use that infrastructure elsewhere and so on and so forth to just kind of get colonies going. Got another jump point. We finished fire control speed rating. So 6,000 kinetic weapons. Alright, we probably want to do these because this will like double the effect of the Sea Whiz. Which is pretty adorable. Okay, yeah. Q and Q. We don't want any of this stuff, so let's just give all of the research labs here. Oh, we could probably design some missiles actually. So we have a 1 missile size point equals 3, so 0.34 is 1. Yeah, we could design some missile engines, I think. Because our engines kind of suck and missiles need to go fast, let's say our anti-missile missiles will have engines half their size. Yeah, mad powerful. These things just need to be short-ranged and very, very powerful. So the bit of kind of maths I just did, missiles will generally only have 1 hit point according to the wiki. So our anti-missile missiles just need to do 1 point of damage. If we get 3 points of damage per missile size point with our current warhead technology that we're researching, we need to dedicate 0.34 because of floating point rounding. Missile size points to a warhead, and then I think we'll just put 50% in the engine because it needs to go fast and we don't know what technology we're going to run into on the other side. And I doubt we'll need much fuel at all. We might need more agility. Maybe this is folly. And in general, you apparently want anti-missile missiles to be size 1. Who makes our little aerospace? Oh, that's a cute name. Can't you just see their little paws making little missiles? These rats are gonna kill things. Yeah, alright. So this is going to be a pretty fuel-hungry engine. Yeah, we're going to make this. We're going to create this, and we're going to make again, a fast, inefficient, and not super long range. There's no point in making a long-range missile at this point because our sensors are going to suck, and they're not going to be long-ranged. And I think our anti-ship missiles will be size 6. And again, we probably want to stick with the pattern. We really want to dedicate 1/3 of its size to engines. But just in case we actually want to go more, because I don't know how fast this will really go, I suppose I could do the maths. Yeah, I could do the maths. Aurora, missile speed. I don't know what tonnage a missile size point is. Oh, I could tell you. Well, I could tell you if I select it. So that is... It's not going to tell me. I think it's like 1/20th, maybe. I want to say. One missile size point equals 1 on 20 hull size points, or 2.5 tons. And the useful formula for speed was, I think, on the engine page. But I've just got the wiki open and I don't want to close this. Okay, speed equals total engine power divided by total class size in hull size. So if this was a size 1, that's 0.8 engine power divided by 1 divided by 20 times 1,000. Sorry, its total size would be 6 on 20. That would go 2,600 kilometers per second. And if it was twice that, if it was, well, it'd go 5,000. 5,000 seems better to me. So let's make a size 2 missile, because I'm not sure what speed our ships will go, but currently they're going like 1,500, and our ships suck. So they're probably, you know, we need to be faster than the things we're trying to hit. And also, we can probably assume that their point defense is generally better than our missiles, so any edge we get speed-wise is good. So yeah, we will make a size 2 missile. There we go. Cool. So they're the engines. Can we design any of the launchers and stuff? Because we know what size missiles we're going to make. The reason I picked size 6, by the way... because we need to design some sensors. You can see here... sensors are kind of neat. You set a resolution. If I set a resolution, range versus size 6 or smaller. So there's no benefit to being smaller than size 6, but there is a penalty for being detected above size 6. And again, because our missiles are going to be kind of slow relative to mini missiles, or late game missiles, and possibly relative to the point defense of whatever we might run into, I want to take advantage of that as much as I can. So we're going to go size 6. Yeah, we won't design these yet because we don't know our missile ranges, and ultimately there's no point in having sensors that can see stuff further than our missile ranges, although I suspect our missiles are going to be a lot longer range than our sensors are unless we make them enormous. So let's keep going. Bit of a digression, talking about our plans for missiles. Oh, since Lizzie Bray is leading research, actually we will just queue up. We will queue up the these things because she does power and propulsion. That's where her bonus is. So nice tiny research. And in fact, we're gonna need okay, jump drives. We're gonna need squadron jump size, and we're gonna need squadron jump radius. I think that will let us make a jump drive. So this is all our research for the next little while. Churning away. Administrators. Oh, actually, did we ever assign an administrator to the MUN? Because now that there are people, we'd like to assign somebody who can mine. And what have you got here? Population growth and mining. I'm ahead of myself. Thank you, past me. Now the jump point. Still serving. Everything seems fine. Whoops, so far. Yeah, okay. Just checking the alerts for anything important. The Whisker 1 has 18% of its maximum fuel, but it's almost at Earth, so that should be fine. I guess it was pretty far out. Alright, we're still doing more research. And of course, cannon velocity, all of this is good. We don't actually have somebody doing missile and kinetics. Unrest is increasing on the MUN. I did build a troop transport ship, right? One hopes I did. Yes, the Bathurst, which is the troop transport. Okay, so it's actually... Okay, so it increased, if we look here. It increased and then the ground forces reset it to 0. Okay, so we don't have to waste time building PDSs. We might just have to make more ground troops and send them over when they get uppity. But is there a way that we can understand this? It would be ground units. Okay, so it doesn't quite say what it requires. Is the ground unit defense strength beyond that needed for occupation? The modifier is the annual rate at which the unrest is reduced based on political strength, pop size, and pop species attributes. Okay, so we reduce 626 units of unrest every year. I don't understand how much we generate. But that'll probably just tick up and down based on as we go over this this limit for infrastructure. And we can see that there's already a little bit more. And this is this this request here is actually getting filled. I think if we look at this won't show us. Maybe in here we will. No, that's just moving people over. Hysterical things. Well, I guess it'll happen slowly. So let's keep going. Research complete. Unrest. Same difference. Ooh. 2005 UQ513. We have 11,000 uranium with accessibility 1. But let's create a colony because we might really need this. I think corundium and oh, whoops! I clicked on solve. This is going to take a minute. This opens the system screen, which like catalogs all bodies, and it takes ages. I think corundium and mocassium are going to be like our big first bottleneck. So we need this for automated mines, and we don't have all that much. And we need this for research factories, which we need to do everything. So that's cool. We'll make a colony there. Chugging along. Found another jump point. So that's cool. So that should be all 6 jump points. Well, we're just finishing surveying all the locations. Just because it'll be neat and nice. Wow, a lot just happened then. Research completed, started, completed, started. So those are the engines. And jump drive efficiency. All right, let's design some missiles, and then we'll build some ordnance factories, and we'll start making missiles, which will actually be a kind of good lead into the next episode, because we've almost finished here, and we need to get this done. We're definitely going to need it. All right, and in fact, because we will definitely want it, let's add a slipway, because that's going to take a while. 4 years. All right, let's design some missiles. This is super, super cool. Wait, I think it was there. Missiles? Loads of ways to get to the screen. All right. Let's design an anti-missile missile. So 0.34 gives us 1 warhead. We need less fuel. So max would be what, like, whoop, did I do that? Hang on. All right, it's 50% engine. Okay. So these are the numbers we want to maximize here. So this is relatively quick. It can't travel very far, but then we're not going to be able to see missiles very far. It's chance to hit something going 1 kilometer a second. I mean, if we can make these, we should assume that missiles, any missiles that we're going to be facing, are more towards this range. So at like a 20% chance to hit, say, we'd have to launch 5 of these to take out 1 missile. Now, our launch tubes are going to suck. We're not really going to be able to launch missiles that quickly. So we need to make it better. And the way we make it better is with agility. So that made it go up. What if we drop the fuel capacity to 0.5, giving us a bit more to play with? So 18, what about 19? 19. I guess we will do that. Yeah, that's the best we're gonna get, I guess. Maybe it would have been better to have a smaller engine and more agility. I don't know, it's a pretty small range. We won't have much opportunity to fire on the missiles once we see them. 19.2. Is that all that much better? 19. Oh, less agility is actually more better. 19.7. Ah, so this is like a mass thing. So yeah, okay, that seems approximately optimal. 100 million kilometers. Oh, well, how quickly? I suppose a missile was going 5,000 kilometers per second. Then it would go 20,000 seconds, which is how many minutes? Okay, it would take 5 hours to traverse that range. So that doesn't seem... Okay, but we're probably not actually going to be able to detect it that far out. Yeah, no. We are definitely not going to be able to detect things that far out. Let me just do a quick drafting of a sensor. Actually, grab sensor size is just a direct multiplier. So if we set the U resolution to 1, 500,000 kilometers, and if we make it as big as we can, whoops, that's res. I mean, this will just be 50 times as much, right? Which is 25 million. Yeah, so there's way too much fuel on that missile. So in fact, we could halve a quarter that, more or less. Because that's, I mean, it's even less, really. Like, this is the range that we're going to be detecting missiles. That's hilarious. Oh, that's kind of sad. Let's do that. And if we now jack this up, 22, yeah, so that's bad. 19, yeah, so 20.6, okay. So somewhere there, I think this will still just launch out of a size 1 tube, and that's approximately what we want. Let's just give it a little bit more. Range, sure. I mean, we're not going to see stuff that far away. Man, these are going to be bad missiles. Well, nothing we can do about it. Yeah, okay. I can't make these, We might want to get better sensor tech. Yeah, we probably do. Even if our sensors were like, you know, twice as good, which they're not going to be, it would still be pretty small. So this range is fine. We will design this and we will call it, we will make it a missile series. So this just, we will call it a NAT. This is like, if a ship wants to fill up with, say we call these Alice missiles, and Bob missiles are also in the same series, and Bob missiles are worse, it'll fill up any excess with Bob missiles. So if you keep your missiles all sort of the same size and you series them, it all works nicely. At least that's what I think. Yep, and crew missiles cannot be less than, okay. In that case, 6 more, which is 1, 4. Well, set the missile series ID for the currently selected. Okay, create. The NAT missile series is currently selected. Do you want to add it? Yes. All right. And let's make a size 6 missile with a square number. So here we go. Let me drag this in here. So this is the damage template for various weapons. And you can see that every missile, like every square number increase, we go 1 deeper into the armor. Have I talked about armor? I think I have. Armor has like layers. You go through the armor, you hurt internal components. So, you know, having a strength 3 missile, I mean, it goes wider, which is okay, but it would be better to have a strength 4 and punch through. And We don't really have the missile size to go size 9. To go 9, because that would be fully half the missile would be dedicated to that. And if we add a couple of engines and, you know what, we wanted to go size 6. Hang on. Oh, these are size 2 engines, yeah. Why did I design size 2 engines? Oh, because I was going to do 30% size, right, yeah. So if we did something like this. Yeah, there's chance to hit here. Like, the ships are going to be going somewhere in this. That's abysmal. Firing 10 of these missiles to hit a ship, like, oh man, that's just going to suck. So, what if we drop it to... So 1 is 3, so 1.34 is 4. Approximately, just check out our sensors. Let's say we're scanning for... Let's be a bit paranoid. We would see at 200 million Ks. So we could do away with a bunch of that fuel. Something like that. If they're fleeing, I guess we need a little bit extra range in case they run away, and we could try jacking up agility. What do we... Okay, did that go up? Two. 18.6. Okay, so 9. That seems to be about the sweet spot. Still kind of abysmal. A little better. In this range, we're looking at launching about 3 to 5 missiles to hit. Well, we can't do any better. Is there any reason making you bigger? Probably not. Range is fine. We'll jack it up a little. Give you something like that. Sure. And we will create a series, which is going to be... Oh, I don't know. The Nibbler series. And we will create this missile in the Nibbler series. So that's going to need a size 6 tube, but I think if I make it bigger, it's just going to get even worse at hitting things, which is just going to be a bit terrible. Wait a minute, what? Why is its ability to hit something going slow worse? Hang on. Okay, I guess I need to research these guys now. Almost certainly. Missiles and kinetics. Yeah, there we go. I probably should have given them a slightly nicer name. Because the sizes are going to sort of stay the same. Oh, I'll just obsolete them. It'll be fine. Anyway, yeah, we will queue this and this. And I think we're going to leave it off there. So we've got our missile designs. Before I forget, we're going to add some ordnance factories so we can begin to make missiles. So ordnance factories, I don't know how many we'll need. We'll just say 10. And just chuck that in the queue so I don't forget. All right, yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll leave it there. And next episode, I think we'll be getting our jump drive designed, and we'll start thinking about more of the ancillary technology that we need for missiles, like the tubes and the magazines. And we'll start designing our ships and our sensors, and hopefully, as we kind of roll that fleet out, we'll also get our mining rolled out, and we'll be not horrifically underprepared should there be enemies on the other side. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.